Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about VidQuests. What is a VidQuest? Well, a VidQuest is a free tabletop role-playing game adventure that is made through videos and distributed through online video streaming services for free. Critical, okay? Excuse me. Now, I recently did a VidQuest. I've done my first VidQuest. And I want to talk about it today on what it was and why I did it and why I'm talking about it today. And the biggest reason I'm talking about it today is I would like to see other people make VidQuests. And I think there's a huge future in VidQuests. And I think the future for VidQuests is much bigger than traditional print tabletop role-playing game modules. Okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to say Dungeons & Dragons. I'm saying a VidQuest is a Dungeons & Dragons module done through video, okay? Made for Dungeons & Dragons. The reason why Dungeons & Dragons, it's the #1 tabletop role-playing game in the world. Everybody knows it, and that's what mine was built for. It was built for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Okay, so let's talk about what I did. So my VidQuest, my first VidQuest, is Ulyain Village. Ulyain Village is 12 separate videos. And right now, you can go watch those videos, and when you're done, you will have an entire adventure that you can run for your tabletop, for your Dungeons and Dragons group. Right now, why am I talking about it today? The reason why is it's free, right? And it's something that I have not seen done before. I've seen lots of people record their games, right? And I've even seen people do recaps of their games. But I have not seen anyone record an adventure piece by piece and put it up for free on an online streaming service. Okay? And I've done that, right? And so Ulyain Village is the first VidQuest in my knowledge. If there are other ones, please point it out to me. I'll be happy to go over and take a look at that. I would love to see it. But I think that there should be hundreds of VidQuests filling every online streaming video service that's free. Right? And here's why. I'm going to say something a little crazy here, but I'm going to say it. I think Ulyain Village, my VidQuest, is better than the last Dungeons & Dragons module, which is Storm King's Thunder, right? Now, why on earth am I saying that my little free video, collection of videos, which is a full standing adventure, is better than Storm King's Thunder? Here's why. It's free, right? So if Mike Morales is sitting next to me right now and he leaned over and I said, hey, here's Ulyain Village. You can take it right now. You can watch all the videos this very evening, and you can run it this Saturday for your Dungeons & Dragons group, okay? Well, if Mike Morales is right next to me, he could say, hey, I have this 200-page awesome art, printed book, and it costs $60. Maybe 40, somewhere in there. Let's say it's 40, right? It costs $40, right? And now that's a blocker, right? That's a hard blocker right there, right? And the reality is, and the other thing is, even if you had your $40, you'd have to go to the store and get it. Right? You can't be streamed right on the phone that you have on your hip right now, or that you have in your pocket, right? Mine is immediately available, and it is absolutely free, okay? And that is the killer feature, right? And this is why I think that there should be hundreds of VidQuests that should be created right away. And the reason why is the industry's changing, right? And print books, they're cool. And now I will say this: I would never do this with a core rule book, okay? But adventure modules are source books. And in my opinion, I'm very, very convinced of this. Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition has set the model for source book material, and that is free. Unearthed Arcana is free. Comes out every single week, right? And it works. Like Unearthed Arcana is amazingly good. So here's the issue is, to me, something that's available, immediately available and free, beats something that's, that you have to pay for, right? And the reason why is one, that blocker is significant, right? $40 for sourcebook material. Now, I don't think this is true for core rule books. A core rule book for any good for Dungeons and Dragons. The core rule book costs $120, right? They are worth every penny, right? Actually, yeah, they really are worth every single penny. And the reason why is they'll give you 1,000 hours of gaming, right? That's crazy, Whereas there's no source book in the world that's going to give you 1,000 hours of game time. Not a single one, right? So everything I'm saying is for source books, okay? And so here's the key, right? $40 is a lot of money. Some people now, and the other issue is, I can't buy. So one, I have the money to buy Storm King's Thunder, but I don't. And the reason why is I don't have the money to buy Sword Coast Adventure, right? And the Prince of there was one. There was the Fungoid Adventure, and then there was the one where all the Prince of, I think it was the Prince of the Apocalypse. I think that was it. And then, and there was a Rise of Tiamat, and there have been like 6 or 7, and they come out every 3 months. And I just don't have the money to pay $40 every 2 or 3 months, right? And so I would love to get Storm King's Thunder, but why would I pick one of the books over any other one, right? They're all pretty much the same to me. They all look awesome. They all look awesome, right? But the reality is I don't have enough money to buy them all. And so I end up buying none of them, right? But right now, there is just a stream of free content on the internet, except through video, right? And I really feel that VidQuest's adventures that are delivered in whole, with detail, just the way Ulyane Village is. There's 12 videos that comprise Ulyane Village. That is a solid way to deliver content. And so I really hope that other people pick this up and actually jump in and start making VidQuests, because I think it's really the future of the hobby, right? And honestly, I really think going forward, the structure of the tabletop role-playing game industry, and absolutely structure for Dungeons & Dragons, I think they're already there, right, is make your core rulebook, sell your core rulebook forever, and charge a good penny for it, because it's an awesome deal, right? But source books should really be free. I just don't feel that the industry should continue to make source books. And the reason why is there's just so much free content that competes with it, and overall, it's just not a good model. It's not a good model for players, and it's not a good model for the industry itself. And if you look at Dungeons and Dragons, I feel like they're subconsciously doing what I'm saying, because they don't even make half the books. They're like, oh, source book, we don't have time for that. Green Ronin, why don't you do one? Cobalt Press, you do another one, right? Whatever, right? So even Dungeons and Dragons is getting there, where they're like, Player's Handbook 2, no. Dungeon Master Guide, no. Right? They're just saying a hard no on creating source books, and I think the reason why is, at the end of the day, I think they realize, buying a bunch of source books makes the net, when they come up on the version issue, it's just worse. And so overall, my point is source books should be free. And essentially, I've created a free adventure. It's right out there. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is, right? And you can get it for free right now. It's called Ulyane Village. And I'm hoping that Ulyane Village is the first of hundreds of VidQuests that just fill every online streaming channel out there. And I think that's my thoughts on Ulyane Village and VidQuests. Thank you.